Hey people, sure lad here, and if you could just give me a moment. Here we go. We shall start the stream promptly. Is yeah, we're gonna be playing Cross Drive. The sub is never plays. Let's see here, but yeah. Anyways, so Cross Drive, it's a game on the Nintendo DS. Of course, I've emulated it, but still, this is pretty much what you're getting. Since, for one, I didn't really have much of an I guess, opportunity to do a more rambly stream of consciousness stream. So hopefully today would be the day. And besides, I needed a break from MS Saga. The grinding was kind of making me a little tired, a little weary, a little exhausted. So I think we're gonna make do with this. Alright, so 始めからゲームをスタートします。Alright, yeah. It asks me whether I am to start anew, and I mean, I haven't done much progress in this one, so yeah, fuck it. Yeah, at the very least I get to show off the game proper. I did try to split these two up, but it is a... hold up. Oh yeah, I have to have it in the front. Unless it just pops out, that's weird. Yeah, well. Hopefully this'll work. Alright, can I, Alright, I can definitely fast forward that. Alright, we're starting off pretty strong. Oh yeah, we probably get, I'll start at the air Bawaku. I should probably mess with the window size because chat won't be able to see much, so give me a second. I'll just readjust real quick because I thought, it would have or the small stuff, but it be how it be. Hold on, if I'm gonna need some reorganizing, so have a bit of patience with me. Alright, fuck it. Gonna be nice in the corner. I know it's not ideal with kind of the chat overlay going over that, but things will be moved over anyway, so because this has, just like the 3DS games, it has two monitors, with that gimmick, so I probably have to click through the cylinders that is afoot. But that's perfectly fine. Yeah, it's finally gonna be. Oh, come on! Blah blah blah. Fine. Yeah, we already know the deal here. Yeah, pretty much. So, forward 2. Yeah, let me try this thing. I'll move these over if need be, but yeah, let's try this one. Or something like this. Alright. I'm gonna probably move these windows around some more. Because this... Yes. Attack, range attack. Ooh! See, this is nice. Because in the earlier games you didn't get, you didn't get, like... English... Yeah, thingamajigs. So obviously you get to move this guy back. You get to drag him around. It's one of those gimmicks this has. Here's the combat proper, so I can go for melee. I can go for a beam rifle. Or I can, of course, you know, run with that one. However, I'm just gonna... And this is it's an interesting balance of, like, hit chance and such. But I'm gonna commence my attack. And, here it works. You know, I thought that this would actually use the second screen, but no. That will have to wait for later somehow, because this is a very silly game. Alright, now it's probably gonna tell me to use the... Yeah, I'm gonna pass turn. Save slot. And now there's the white base. Wait, this is gonna have a slightly long tutorial, so if you don't mind me, I'm gonna ramble a little bit. Yeah, cause like there's been a lot on my mind, and like sometimes I don't do the best job at trying to integrate tangents into stuff, which, you know, understandable, but still. Now, if I were to just, I don't run up to this. Nice. Do the ID command. Alright, damage plus. Yeah. Let's run this ID command. Let's see what it does. It sure uses this ID command. I use my ID command because, of course. You know, I'm kind of glad that the whatchamacallit, that the weird move units on a plane like this never really took root, which is good because I don't know, it felt really gimmicky to me. I'm gonna mess with this. I'm gonna have to tap this guy. ID attack. And fight. And hope that I'll actually hit him. This is what the double screen is actually gonna be used for. There's this one. It's gonna have a lot of... I'm sure it's gonna be used at some point. I recall playing this one a while ago, so... Funny how it starts with 0079 ends, but Advance starts with how Seed begins. You know what's even funnier? Oh, there you go. There you get your, double screen thingamajig. But the funny thing about this one is that it pretty much starts at the start of the Grips War. So you pretty much got this as your combat tutorial, and then you're gonna be stuck. Well, I'm gonna be stuck for a couple missions where Mr. Char Reasonable tutors his two good friends, Polly and Roberto, with how some shenanigans operate. But anyways, yeah, this is gonna be nothing but an elongated tutorial, I'm afraid. You know, the first few stages, which, you know, that is quite a regrettable reality. So I may accelerate it. I may do a little bit of acceleration, by which I mean, alright, how do I... Yeah, the game has been saved. Okay, so it's alternating between beginning and the whatchamacallit, encounters. Of course, Amro goes home. There you go, double OE. Of course, this is gonna be like WE3, the last fleet does shenanigans. They do a little bit of trolling, and Shirtlad gets a red square, completely gimping his stream. Of course, God knows that would happen. Oh well, give me a second. Hopefully, oh, green square again. Good. I was getting worried. We might have some latency issues, but they shouldn't be too egregious, which, at least there's that. Oh, without tutorial? Ooh, based. Old site soon. Alright, we skip this one. Alright, so this chick's name is Amelia, and the dude's name is Raioto. His name is Riot. Alright. You sure must be a riot on parties. Now, where to? L3 or L5? This is gonna be like here. I guess. Alright. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its tail. If it hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Alright, second option. Oh no. It says Universal Century Seed Gundam Wing Ternate Gundam. Now if I go with this, I get G Gundam, Gundam X, and Seed. Of course with UC. Well, I guess I'll go with this one then. Okay, what is this? This route? Oh, it asks me whether I'm sure about that. Ooh. Okay. Yes. I think I am certain. I suppose. Yes. So, I'm gonna roll out there. Anyway, Camille Badan time. I wish. Session 2F. Now. Yeah, this game somehow doesn't really utilize the upper monitor in much of a capacity, which is a damn shame, by the way. But yeah, we got Osgrunts already. Is there gonna be a unit I can use? Ooh, a gem too. I don't think that's a... Well, gem 2, that should be one set of clearance parts, one set of well, and two sets of customized parts, because that's should be a gem custom and yeah, then some. Now, what RD commands do we have? 20 evasion, but this guy is called Theo Croft. Alright. So we got Leos. 6k HP. Oh, this lets me... Ooh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Attack this guy? Yes. Oh, and it starts a scripted event, so... This is gonna be interesting. One guy in a, Oh! Was that a Zeta firing, guys? From a Dobergun. That's goofy. He's a new top boy. He will take that 3v1. Yeah, we got Dollar Store Camille Badan. Yeah. I will save the data. Then best turn. Alright, let's just go with this one. Alright, sounds about right. So Any command. Let's go with this one. See here. Let's see how it fares. Yeah. We have a bunch of shitty OCs on Gundam, and you said you wanted to break for on MS Saga. This is Dollar Store MS Saga. Now that you mentioned it, holy shit, you're right. Yeah, it's I don't know. My first thought was, this is probably one of the newest like games on handhelds that have the whatchamacallit. It's if we don't count the Cross Race DLC, this is basically the most recent Gundam G Generation game, as the Gundam G Generation game that has a functioning, not DLC, dang it, functioning iteration of the, functioning playable iteration of the Siskade. So I was like, ooh, Siskade, because the Siskade is really cool. This one actually has a, has that thing integrated into game stuff. So I was really excited for it. But hey, it's I didn't play much of it, admittedly. So the now obvious fact that yes, we're running Dollar Store Camille Bedan has sort of lost on me, but it be how it be. Alright, I'll run the IS change formation. Lol, Lamau even. Let's go back. Step this guy. ID 20 evasion for a. Oh, it actually heals me up. That's cool. System. Save. And now, yes, continue. I'd say the whatchamacallit, the series original theme is pretty good. It's very, very punchy. It goes boom, boom, boom. Alright, one of them's down. My boy Budget Camille has leveled up a tad, so there we go. But anywho, I suppose there's no really no smooth way to segue myself into a tangent, but oh well. Apparently over on the JP side, there's been some fuckery afoot. Because it seems that well, I think like a couple of years ago, I think there were some shady shenanigans going on with payment processors. Like pretty much, forming a de facto monopoly on some services, and then them kind of gimping people. Right. Clear bonus. We get some pots. That's cool. But yeah, back to the tangent. Like, it apparently got quite egregious. Like, I probably said it during the Running with Rifles stream that, as much as I really enjoy the takes of people like Hans Hermann Hoppe of the general, I guess, Austrian economics think tank sphere. Yes, I think they do have some blind spots, and in this case, it's especially egregious with accounting for the fact that there's just some monopolies that are somewhat long-lived and can fuck people over. Because if you look into those I guess more hop adjacent papers, they're really into give me a second. And they're really big on yeah, let's make absolute, absolute right of association, I think. But the problem is that, if you don't have any sort of entity that would third wrangle things, you will end up with a bit of a problem. Quite an apparent one, If you see, the biggest, I guess, not the best case, the thing that, usually is made a case for is absolute right of association, which, in an ideal world would be a good thing. You could, if you have some type of an, economical system that could, factor in for the fact that there would be shenanigans like that, kind of like when what is currently happening with them processors, where you could I think that's a disassembly thing. Oh yeah, that's for disassembly. But kind of going back to kind of the tangent, I think there's something to be said about I don't know. Just give me a second. I need to figure out how to. Oh, it actually uses these inputs as well. But regardless, my point being that, you know, the happenings that we get nowadays aren't really, are pretty much a symptom of a larger issues. You know, because, you know, my slight weight and my slight vague posting aside, there is a, I'd say, a major problem with the fact that, you know, there are, you know, both, like, pavement processor companies and such, which pretty much get away with, screwing people out of their stuff just because, you know, just because they could. Just because they can, and sometimes it's so that they can gimp their opposition, which, you know, well, suffice to say, that is not good. And, alright, how do I... I think that's a Xeon tree. We got them tech trees in this one. Which is a pretty cool thing in, theory, but it's probably not all of... Okay, there could be enough units to justify that, but gotta look at what can we use this for. Enhance units. Mechanic. Good. This is a Nemo, Memphis, Rick the ass. I can. But... Ooh, now gem free. That's something I'd take. Upgrade parts. Let's actually run yeah, gem free. Surely there has to be some way of... that's a Memphis. Can I upgrade a Memphis? Let's see, I'm gonna look at the tech tree. But yeah, back on the tangent, that's something that peeved me off, because, my dudes, I for one like the fact that, you know, even despite some, you know, sites being the way they are, you know, there's some degree of decentralization, which... You know, over on the JP side, there were reprints, funnily enough, of like some out of print manga and stuff and such. And the site got killed, just full on summary execution, just by a bunch of payment processors doing what they want. And that kind of grinds my gears, to be honest. This is one of the few occasions where you have to and one has to I don't think stop would be the right word. Definitely, okay, that didn't work. That's level 1 upgrade parts, so I'm not gonna mess with that too much. Let's save this. Surely there must be... Yeah, make a theme. Great. I suppose I have to drag these in there. A rental gym. Let's run this one. If I can just get these 8. Okay, I would like to move this guy here. There you go. Alright, that's good. Okay, how do I go back? No. I want to select the first team. Alright. Whatever. Hopefully this works. Yeah, I still have to figure out the menus. There's the main view. Dang it. Oh well. Oh, there's a grinding stage. We have one. Cool. I'm gonna try that one then. What is this setup? A Leo, a gym, and a mass production gun tank. Alright, this needs... a ranged attack. I'll do this guy, so... Can't do that. Unless I can. Which I will do. Kinda looks like Space Ark. Oh well. Managed to split the stack, which is good. Because now I get to rush in. And beat the ever-loving daylights out of this one. Yeah, that did not make me happy, camper. There definitely has to be something to kind of gimp the some parts of like the infrastructure from kind of doing this sort of shenanigans, because it will, you know, if left unchecked, it will bite us. You know, collective us, not like, you know, a more localized us in our collective posteriors. Just saying. I'm of that opinion. Because there an option to... Oh yeah, dodge. Oh, dang it. The gym's gonna... yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, chat. I got sidetracked by the game. Yeah, I'll have to figure something out. Zap, zap, zap. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Alright, if I go for... Let's split up, gang. Let's go capture this guy. I'm gonna do this. I mean, 34% chance. Oh, I caught him. Good. Gotcha. I've captured the Pokemon. Now, all I have to do is to wait for the end of the turn. Pew, pew, pew. However, if I were to put these guys in here, if I go for this one with the like max offensive capabilities, let her rip. Doo-dum, 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 doo. There's been that thing happening. It's like, you know, it's not only like on the, it's not only on the, I guess, payment processor scale, because you know you've seen it on like also on site scale. You know, back in the day, I remember when, you know, in the, I guess, you know, near the end of the early 2000s, everybody wanted their own site because, you know, apparently, they were all like, yeah, well, we'll have to make our own site, you know, with blackjack and hookers because YouTube, was going all Ricky Ritardo in there. And, yeah, they were right in taking issue with the site itself, but the problem was that a lot of these alternatives also kind of shot themselves in the foot. It's one of those things that you run into whenever you try and, make, I guess, old tech. You need to, you know, you need to make it an actual competitor, which some sites are just get overrun by, I guess, controlled opposition. Some don't. It's it depends, but you do get like really weird cases where something's just ain't right. You know, where you're like, I think something's fishy. Because yes, like, I remember when, like, you know, on the original Twitter, people were taking, I dare say, a great deal of issue with, like, whatever, I guess, site management or mismanagement, however you'd like to put it, of that one. But I also remember that a lot of like those sites that tried really hard to be quote unquote alternatives, they kept gimping themselves. Like, speaking about though, we're gonna try to capture a Leo, see if it upgrading that gives doggies. Yep. But yeah, like, you know, remember Gab? Remember Paula? Remember when BitChute tried to be a thing? The same goes, same goes for other crappy attempts at alternatives, like, you know. Ah yes, Blue Sky, or Mastodon, or whatever. Each and every one of them just belly flopped off of the cliff. Like, at the weight, usually at the weight of their hubris. I don't know how that's possible, but apparently it is. It's damn near a constant. And another part is that, you know, sometimes when there's some degree of a financial stake in upholding certain monopolies, there's obviously gonna be people who's gonna, you know, who's gonna get up to shenanigans. Who will get up to shenanigans. So that's why sometimes, you know, you went to that to like the bigger attempts at alt tech sites, you usually stumbled upon some fishy things, and to a large extent, you know, there was definitely some degree of, like, I suppose controlled opposition would be the right word for it, where, okay, how do I set it to not hit anything? I don't want to hit anything out. It's not. I explicitly need to not hit. Shit. You know, I kind of miss the... I miss this not letting me just not fire and not, you know, one shot whatever I'm trying to capture, but, you know, oh well. Capture? Oh, that's stupid. How did it not get captured? Get captured, dummy! And it's gonna fire at me and I'm gonna be forced to kill it. Of course. There's the command area. Ah, dang it. How the hell in the tarnation am I supposed to not? Oh no. Alright, this don't seem particularly optimistic, but well, let's see. How's this for a capture attempt? Yes! That's the grind mission. Save it to the slot number 3. Yeah, this one's weird. We're gonna try. But yeah, like those sites pretty much. I don't know what's the past tense of yeet, because that's pretty much a good way to put it. They yeeted themselves off of the cliff somehow. Let's see, do we have? Oh yeah, we have the after colony plan. Oh what? Oh, I see. So if I can in fact turn a Taurus into a tall geese. Fortunately, I do have a Taurus, so. Let's make a Sanct Kingdom version of it. Though I'm afraid I can't really do much with the parts currently on hand. However, let's see, there should be more spaces filled in on the Anaheim chart. No. Let's see. Let's go grinding then. But yeah, that still can't believe like that. This is kind of a constant in this internet paradigm. Like, yeah, you have a heavily flawed main option, and and attempts at, I guess, alternatives that keep gimping themselves, no matter what. I don't know, there's something I find endlessly both frustrating and fascinating in the way a lot of such sites just throw themselves off of the cliff and be like, yeah, we're sticking it to the big companies by just self-destructing. Then you know, and you had the Patreon era. There were shenanigans back in the day with Patreon, and it's probably still guilty of some of them. But you know, back in the day there was. Everybody was like, yeah, we're gonna do this big major exodus, and we're gonna actually go to a better site. And usually, I think that was way back in the day. I should have kept that at least, yeah. Just all those red. Look, I actually have those red thingamajigs from the methods. I have them back, so don't you worry. But yeah. I do find it funny, like. I do distinctly remember there were. I think that was when Stripe wasn't dog shit, and they actually tried filling in that niche to kind of bank on this new market created by inadequacies of a lot of major sites, and You know, lo and behold, you give it a little bit, and they step on the rake. They belly flop into obscurity. You know, and, you know, then when Stripe was the big alternative, guess what? They started getting up to shenanigans. Really, you know, if I were to put my tinfoil head on, I'd probably say something along the lines of, "There's, I mean, part of it could just be, you know, incompetence, but at the same time, you know, there is a decent chance that maybe there's some controlled opposition afoot. It's you know, it has a stake in you know, and allowing for crackdowns to happen, and allowing for, well, and basically tanking any, like, his alternative. I don't know, like, I usually don't like to attribute malice to something that's more than likely just massive incompetence, though at the same time we live in a world where, you know, it's fairly smart to assume both. But yeah. Worst thing is when, you know, when such things happen to other things, not just not just the old you know, internet sites. Because I've seen the song and dance, you know, play out before. You know. I do have a lot of, like, paradigms to pull from. Now, is there a way I can just not fire? Okay, what is this blue thing? Yes. But I don't want to hit anything. Please, miss. I don't want to hit anything. No, Jim, not you. Ah! Fuck. This is what I hate about this new change to the formula. Also, yeah, I'm ranting about constant astral turfing that keeps going on. I don't know what keeps perpetuating it, but, like, it's straight up a pattern at this point, you know. From what I've heard from, like, some US buddies, that's pretty much how the Lulbert party's been operating, kind of how certain attempts to do a pushback thing against you know, 2008 bailouts were. I don't know, it just seems to happen a lot. And one of the, I guess, contexts within which I think it should be brought up more often is well, current day discourse when it comes to some I suppose culture issues, when you have it can be argued that there's certain trends in video and some movies that is not a particularly positive one, and there it seems to be following a pattern, but at the same time, any attempts to kind of push back against it just get astroturfed and then fall flat on their faces. And it's it does get on my nerves. A lot of like accurate. Yeah, I suppose the accurate label would be astroturfing, because I mean, you got, of course, some pundits that try to cling on to it, and that's where you get some people that try to well, you get a lot of parties trying to obfuscate things for their personal gain. I guess the first block is trying to be like, look, I cried wolf. Buy my book, give me money. And then there's the other one that treads on others, that does heinous shit, but of course all the while trying to push themselves as something noble, and they keep telling you in your ear that you should in fact let the aforementioned wolf in, and that you're an awful person if you object to their chicanery. And of course, thanks to how a lot of internet stuff operates, you usually end up with scenarios where, a lot of things on the, I guess, optics front of things just get tanked, I mean, if you look at the original meme war, if I can call it that immediately got devolved in, that one really did get devolved from, attempts to kind of push back against some fairly heinous corruption in the press, and it got overtaken by a bunch of shitbags that they just wanted to content mine the thing for money. It's like, there's nothing wrong with getting the bag, but if it's pretty shitty to resort to certain measures that kind of gimp things, but I digress. Maybe I'm just pissed that it's nothing ever changes. Like, things do change for the better a lot of times, but it's one of those constants that I've grown very bitter with over the years. It's like, oh look, a party that's trying to seem like genuine and delectable, and You look inside and you get you get more of what you didn't wanna get. Yeah, it's like be it glow ups, be it other things, be it like the various oh, I'm a culture commentator and people of that nature. Yeah, well, it be how it be. Law of entropy dictates that too will end, but still. Like, recently I watched a pretty good documentary. It was kind of covering a lot of, like, happenings in the general CG sphere. Where, once again, it was hubris of some people who try to push themselves as figureheads that, you know, eventually, did their thing and did the whole dang movement, with alongside them. But that's what happens when you try to centralize things. In this manner, you get bad actors and you don't weed them out. We're stuck with them. Which obviously ain't good. Not at all. But, not a big bit. Another, like, part that bears mentioning is how much, how cliquish the internet is nowadays with the various spheres. That's another thing I noticed. Some people operate like goddamn high schoolers. I don't know why. Just happens. Oh, okay. Oh, that's goofy. Apparently, I got some semblance of parts, so not too dismayed on the result of these. This is gonna be, oh yeah, a storing mission. Yeah, let's try that one for a change. Hopefully, we'll get some more units. They'll do. They'll do it. Yes. Yeah, like, kind of on that note, it's been fun, watching certain happenings and sort of that tangential sphere. Cause I probably said it before. The saying of live by the gay ops and die by the gay ops. If you do try to pull some shady shit, and it usually comes back around. You know, such as here what happened with a certain comedic duo from a certain podcast. You know, old Dick and Vito show, also known as the Stoner and the Pedophile show. But I digress. Where ooh, Mark 2. You had ooh, okay. For some reason, there was some weird, inane feud between one guy that made that made his own little indie campaign, and Vito, the nonce, the chomo, that was up to his own stuff. There's a little super killer campaign from which, of course, hopefully everyone is well aware that it just ended up being an excuse to embezzle money in the end. Which, no shit, that's pretty much how Monsieur Gisualdi operates. But somehow it, you know, the fact that Rippaverse guy, he didn't really stand for Vito's shenanigans, so he went apeshit, like the bearded nuns, and the nuns tried doing all sorts of Ethan Ralph-esque shit, and quick word of advice for anyone dwelling the internet: doing Ethan Ralph shit usually isn't a good idea. It is definitely a good way to put it. Never go full Ethan Ralph. You know, no one should aspire to be a wife-beaten, burnout, living in some crack shack in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, reading about people and such. But that's what one gets when they go that route. I don't. And this is not even a partisan thing either. It's it's Zeta time finally. Yep. It's not even a partisan thing either. Like, you know, so it happens everywhere. Like, I personally think that, like, all sorts of these, like, team sports and partisan pissing matches, I think they're lame and gay. And I keep getting vindicated each passing day in this notion. Yeah, I swear, like, cause I've seen like this particular phenomenon happen all over the place. no. Let's see. Capture. Hey. Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna try again. Okay, what? Can I capture this guy? Nope. What the hell? What in the tarnation is that? Capture? There's a 43% chance to capture. How the f... Yeah, there's this not... That don't make no sense. Alright, I'll try something of this nature. Well, there's the settings. But if I were to move a unit, yeah. But anyways, shit, I got sidetracked. I got sidetracked again. My bad. Cause you know this. There's also just silliness and even Ralph-esque behavior. Like, for one, I've got this written down. Like, if you look at, you know, DJ Kirk for one, it's a genuine piece of shit, you know. Not talking about his Little Boy arc when he shoved a banana up his rectum. That has nothing to do with that. You know. For one, I'm gonna have to put a lowercase allegedly because you know it is on record, and the guy did some very bad things. Yeah. Okay. I'll stop beating around the bush. Fucking banana guy. He straight up molested the chick to the point that parents they pulled a gun on him, and they were pretty much like hippie types that wouldn't really touch a freedom dispersal device with a 10-foot pole. So, you know, imagine fucking that much up, fucking up that much. And unfortunately, that's one of the many cases. You have the aforementioned cases of people pulling gay ops on the internet, people doing all sorts of vile shit. Usually this level of sleaziness and maliciousness, like, they don't even get that much from it. They just revel in it. I don't even know how or why. It's just... It's weird. Alright. How do I remove the ID command? I would like to remove the ID command and confirm. Yeah, let's see. I run this. Yeah, this one. Attack. Yeah, Holy moly. If that much damage, I might as well just go smack this enemy. I'll just go bonk bonk. For 780. Okay, good. Actually got a capture off. And now, so let's confirm. Oh no. Okay, this is gonna be awful. Since I'm probably gonna get a kill shot. A confirmed kill shot nonetheless, so. Ooh, actually not. Good, I might still save that one. It does, like, somewhat baffle me how sleazy and cliquish things get over on the internets. Dudes, you know, this is what you get when Shirtley gets both ranty and he also gets a red square. Fucking hell, OBS. Yeah, well, regardless, red square, go away. Red square, go away. Fuck red square. All my homies hate red square. Yeah, well. Screw it. Hopefully it's a one-off thing and it's just my bandwidth being fucked with. Somehow. Maybe just, I don't know, a bird set on an antenna, but still. You know, this is basically what you get with a low energy shit lad, and who's somewhat concentrated on the game, not on rambling. Well, in a rambling mood. I don't think we've had this combination yet. It does make it a bit funny, but yeah. Oh, there we go. Green square again. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just the end of the week and I'm a bit tired, but yeah, well. You know, me help me. Gonna still play some video. Needed a little bit of a break. I don't know. Probably just needed some semblance of an excuse, and I think I just found mine. So there's that. Now, in short, what I meant to say is that, you know, I think there's a lot of silly, inane things in this world, and frankly, I do not really care for some others. I find them shallow and pedantic. I definitely find like the current day shit flinging crap, like shallow and pedantic. That's for sure. Yeah, well. like, I don't know. Like, at the end of the day, I don't think that really matters. Yeah, I'm generally the type that's like, ooh, so long as you chill out, sure, you can grill here. It's, it's pretty much my shtick. Being a chill little fellow. Trying to, I don't know, maybe I'm just the dad from staying up too late editing shit. Maybe. Maybe I'm just not that rambly at around this time of the year. Who knows? Who really knows? You know, sometimes. Shit, I forgot how to do the split apart thing. I should have actually ran the tutorial on something because I kind of forgot. Now I just ate the barrage from this one just for no apparent reason. So yeah, well. Alright, how does this work out? We got one Isaac. Oh. Dang it. Alright, let's see how do these fare. Honestly, at this rate, I'd probably, if I ever go, run a handheld, whatchamacallit, handheld GGN game. Next time I'm running something on the WonderSwan, cause this is pain. Just fucking pain. Alright, we finally got to run our little shitty OC squad. There we go. Alright, if I were to put like Durek Rangers off here, I could pretty much wipe out these gems. Yeah, just Bailiff flatten is nuts. I don't know why is it that they didn't hit. Yeah, there you go. Wolf down. And now I will get myself a Isaac. By hook or by crook. I will. The Isaac will be mine. The only problem being the fact that let's see, if I run this one, Camille, attack, kill Jared, fuck Jared. Go back to green square. Can't believe the stream died. Phils, are you back? Shit. Not much of a rambly stream either, right? Yeah. Sorry to have disappointed you. Didn't really expect things to get this silly with my internet. You know, spotty internet is usually the thing that tends to eat my streams. Somehow, you know, it's some damn near universal constant, and I definitely need to figure out a way to kinda avert those situations, but surely I will make do. There we go. We avoid that. There's probably a guy just telling me that there's that and that thing which I can do to avoid these, and there's probably, you know, things of that nature, but figures that I'm shit out of luck because the Isaac will be. Ooh, okay, did not get one shot, so there may still be some semblance of hope. Tap F to talk to a machine. Amazon. You wanna join AUG? Based. Well, first off, I'm gonna need to take this one here, finalize, capture the Isaac, okay, let's try again. As long as we can capture the Isaac, I will consider this stream a success. There you go. It is now a successful stream. A successful, productive stream. I'll tell you what. Maybe the yellow thing. Does this have Long range attacks? No. I hate the touchpad gimmick. But oh well. It'd be how it be. I can't be too picky now, can I? Okay, first one gone. Three, 4, 500, and that's the last guy. So of course I wanna finish that one with style. 840. Alright, range attack. Yeah, I can take out that ship. ID command. Power. Or reduce damage by 50%. No. It's the incoming damage. Alright. Let's try this. See how heavily can I damage Basque Alm. ID command. I don't know. No. ID command is just laser. I'm firing my lasers. Silly shit. Now there's one thing though, chat, that I've been noticing. See, I'm already finally in the headspace. We're getting rambly, but it's already 6:43. Dang it. Oh well. What can I do, right? Yeah, I think I might be getting some, I don't know what's the best way to put it. I guess I could call it replacement anxiety, but not some sort of like, I don't know what's the best way to put it. It's kind of like, it's not like replacement in some fucking glowy poster, you know. David Doug level shit of like, you know, that type of replacement. I mean, like, you know, could just be imposter syndrome, to be honest. Just, I don't know. Definitely had some moments where I felt like, you know, I wasn't doing much, and that, you know, I'm pretty much in that very context I would be pretty much perfectly interchangeable with any other individual that would do the same thing. But, you know. Then I kind of remembered something, and I was at ease again. You know what that little something was? You know, because I'm sure that this happens a lot more often than to a lot more people. You know, it's not just me feeling like, you know, feeling a little down on my spirits, a little expendable every once in a while. But at the same time, I'd say that there is some there's something that I can, that I can rest my feet on and kind of ground myself from all the cylinders I run into. Because the simple matter of fact is that sometimes you get those feelings. Sometimes you feel like, what if you know what if you made it somewhere just because someone else didn't rise up to the didn't really rise up to the occasion, that you didn't really do much by just being there and going there. What if any other person at the right place or at the right time could do the same thing? That's one of the things that has been dousing me in copious amounts of anxiety over the recent bunch of months. I don't know. There's a chance it's just, there's nothing out of the ordinary, which, to be honest, it probably is, just, pretty much just stained it, if you could call that, standard issue, just, being a little self-conscious. It's sort of my thing in a sense. Alright, parts. Ground warfare parts. Okay, I can make a ground Gundam. Orohyaku Shiki. Mark II. Oh, there's a Mark II, there's a Memphis. One Isaac. A whole lot of rake the ass. And I mean, this would be a good changey parts. It's an interesting part. Upgrade parts could be gun cannon or a ground Gundam. Fuck it, we're gonna make a ground Gundam. And an easy 8, hell yeah. Let's see, what can I make out of these? That's straight up a stained issue Gundam. Cool. Alright. Gem free. Zank Kingdom version of the Taurus Nemo Amerisai. That is tempting. That too is tempting. However, I should probably try and disassemble a couple of these GM2s. I got way too much of these, way too many of these, so might as well. if I recall correctly, that should probably give me the original model. No. It didn't give me the gem. That's goofy. Oh well. I think I'm gonna call it my stream thingamajig is getting wonky, so say shit. How about, you know what? I'm gonna do one more grand stage, and after that I'm gonna have to call it. It's damn near 7, which means I gotta get some dinner in my system and do other stuff. You know, it's things have been very busy on my end. I don't know, maybe it's the grand taking the toll on me for not. You're just working on stuff and not really resting up, and then you get me a little, you know, halting a bit during rants, which I swear I'm not doing this on purpose. At least I hope I don't. I hope I'm not. Yeah. It'll be how it be. Let's see. Finally we can switch the bootleg Camille for the real one. Run something like Appley. And let's run bootleg Camille in that one. Units. Alright, Rick Diaz, that's a good one, I suppose. Okay, this one's fine. Fine by me. Let's go to the ground stage, and hopefully okay, that's a Leo, that's a GM2 and Gabali Beta. Which... Alright, but what's the Gerber Tetra doing there? Oh well. Seems like a much longer thing, much bigger thing that I bargained for, but, you know, oh well. I'll make do with what I have. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that at the very least I got some of my notes, some of my bullet points. Cause yeah, stay there. I really like rambling during streams, and I'm also aware that, you know, there's certain things that, you know, you gotta get them while the iron is still hot, otherwise, you know, I'll be pretty much irrelevant by the end of the week, which it's a bit of a problem, but, you know, still. Yeah, I got to touch on, like, you know, some instances of reaping the whirlwind where I can safely say good riddance. You know, where I can safely say, you know, lesson of the day, do not take crack. Crack is bad for you, okay? Drugs are bad. In the case of certain, ex-Green Lantern, the ex-Green Lantern guy that got himself disgraced a little. You know, I could probably say that much in this case. But oh, we got some Zeke suits. Cool. That too. You know, I could probably if I did have that much time, I could probably, yeah, go off on some interesting tangents that just, I don't know, came up in my mind. I wrote them down. They were pretty cool and such. But yeah, they'll probably have to wait for later. It's one of those things, you know. I usually tend to, you know, kind of have to make do with stuff. Anyways, let's one of these down. Let's range attack. Zaku stack. Please split up. Good. Because now I can capture stuff. I'll probably separate the guy in the Taurus. Okay, separate the guy in the Taurus. Tap confirm. Attack this guy. And I'm gonna hope that I'll actually hit some. Good. I should still have more than enough units to try capturing that guy repeatedly. Separate move. And run a machine over here. Suppose. 40% chance? No. Fuck. Okay, let's try split Camille off. Dang it. Okay. At least I got one of them. Zaku still has some HP left. I can definitely make do with that. Yeah. Oh yeah. As stated, the rambles I certainly did have. Rest assured. Had my stuff. Yo, if there's anything that I would want to, like, I don't know, bring up even in my current, like, super low energy state, where anything I currently mention, you know, regrettably kinda falls into this bit of tired shirt lad voice DM, right? So I suppose I would probably bring up the fact that there's a pretty cool video by Sophie Novitz, which kind of goes into the certain game that came out recently and was pretty dog shit, It got somehow lauded pretty highly by the disgusting miscreants known as the gaming press, by the name of Dragon Age Veilguard. It was... The video was a pretty good one. Pretty good and thorough one. It goes in depth into how much of a crappy minstrel show of a game, if you can even call it a game, Veilguard is, and how that literal pile of vomit is currently earning the label of stunning and brave. In this bout of extreme irony. Oh, shit. No, that's Camille. One will always have a ton of damage out. So, logically speaking, I do run something like a machine gun that should... Oh, never mind, that's a rifle, so... Okay, that works too. Capture. Okay, Pikachu, you have been caught. Okay, I made a little stack. Yes, supply this guy. AKA heal. Which means that should leave me with... It should leave me with Camille. Which this guy definitely is a gun, so I'll take to dispose of that Leo. But yeah, I either need to find a way to kind of unfuck my schedule and to unfuck my internet. That's another one. And to kind of, you know. See, it seems like there's a lot of square pegs I ought to somewhat get into round holes or something. I don't know what the optimal phrase for it be. Regardless, though, you know, hopefully you've enjoyed this little weekend stream of mine, even with my spotty connection. Hopefully hopefully the VOD won't get absolutely ripped to shreds like the birthday stream. I'm still sad about how that one turned out. Hopefully OBS didn't gimp my settings again, you know. Because I tried setting up the whatchamacallit. The converter, not the converter, the encoder was set to a specific thing, set with specific specs, because last thing I did, the Lycus clan video, not the Lycus, dang it, the the Mir Zaku video I did. The new OBS update kind of fucked my recording settings into the ground. So I'm like, okay, let's do this instead. But guess what? It just, I have a slight suspicion that it gimped my, gimped other stuff instead, because of course it would, right? Let's shoot as a multi-enemy group, so... Ooh. ID command, increase damage, attack, what would be a good fast source of XP fodder? Probably these tanks. I mean, not tanks, oh, gun cannon twos, but still. Ooh, missed me. Go system. Change turn. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to make do with these, cause I don't like, you know, contrary to popular belief, I do not like running into weird network issues with my streams all the time. So hopefully, hopefully for people watching the VOD, it'll work a little better. You know, hopefully for people watching the VOD, there won't be like any buffering and such. Ideally. I know that YouTube sometimes tends to do some weird shit with VODs. I don't know how, but it just kinda happens. Much to my chagrin. Where you just get, sometimes it saves just bits of the VOD, sometimes it doesn't, and it's weird. If there's one thing up under the sun that I could call fucking weird, then it would probably be that. Now, sorry. Just at the belch. Oh, actually caught that one. Good. I can still do a ranged attack from there. Good, that splits the two up. Which then allows me to 4106. I can probably land an attack on that one. $1764. Oh no! It's not. That is no good. And I have to run supplies. This one and. Probably use that one to. And the guaranteed attack on that. Yeah. Ain't no way. But at the very least, I'm getting closer to capturing two of those, so. What's it gonna be? Have a machine gun. Saber. Good. Was pretty much bound to get damaged quite heavily. Somehow I dodged, so there's that. I can't really constantly alt stab to do endo, so I'm hoping genuinely that, I don't know, apparently going by what other people tell me, you know, there's sometimes just YouTube has been like weird with bit rates and stuff, so I don't know. Who knows? All sorts of shenanigans could be to blame for whatever is currently afoot. But, you know, that is the nature of the having tech issues. Now, let's go get into the hangar real quick. Just now, I should have. This is Zaku. Apparently, a high mobility booster. Gets me the Dom. And then the Rick Dom. Then there's the Elmeth. Somehow also spawned from the Zaku, because how in the tarnation is that possible? Yeah, the transformable frame used on a Rick Dom. Interesting. There's the Droyson. A Zaku free. That's a GIF custom. Zaku J-Top. I suppose I could make a GIF custom and then turn it into a camphor. Didn't get no new Titan suits. Let's look at the Anaheim tree real quick. We got the Gerbera. Level 4 to 7. Okay. So apparently there's levels of these upgrade pods as opposed to like... Yeah, that's weird. But, you know. Probably has something to do with, whatchamacallits. Now the wager is just built that way. If I run an upgrade pod, a Gavaldi gets turned into an Emo. A Gerbera becomes a Rig DS. Gym 2. Gelgoog J, not Gelgoog J, Zaku 2J becomes a GIF custom. Let's make a Rectom then. And not gonna upgrade that one yet into a Marasai. I'm definitely making a GIF custom. Oh, I can make a camphor straight up from there. So that's pretty cool. Geom Cannon 2 can be upgraded into that one. Alright. And where's the whatchamacallit? It's a thing I'm gonna have to call it. I got my share. Probably got yours. Of like stream shenanigans for the week. So I'm gonna this? Does this have a turn off button? There it is, and there's the stream in the screen. I'm gonna try and pop the. Yeah, I will see you later. You just gotta wait for the stream to catch up because sometimes it gets goofy.